Hi guys, this is Tom from freebetstats.com. Welcome to my walkthrough video for 888 Sports Treble Your Odds free bet. In essence, the free bet is for new players and means they'll receive triple their usual odds on their first qualifying bet. As with all my videos, I recommend you watch this one through to the end to get an idea of what the free bet is and then rewatch it following the steps to take advantage of the free bet. I've shown on the screen here on the right the 888 terms and conditions for this free bet, and I've pulled out really the key ones on the left along with the win rate statistics. You can see that the expected profit for this free bet is £4, which equates to a 40% return on investment. I do cover the numbers in further detail towards the end of the video. In order to qualify for the free bet, the player needs to make a bet of between £5 and £10. The player's first qualifying bet, so the first bet they make between £5 and £10, will be the one that is taken as the qualifying bet. As the bonus awarded directly correlates to the first bet amount, we recommend that players bet the full £10. You can place your bet on most normal lines and there are no minimum odds requirements. If the bet wins, the bet will be settled like any normal bet. However, after it's settled, a further 2 times the winnings will be rewarded to the player within 72 hours in the form of free bets. As with most free bet offers, when the free bets are used, their value is not included in any returns. So to give an example of what this means, if I have a £10 free bet token and I bet it on Manchester City to beat Man United at odds of evens, or 2.0 for decimal, if I win the bet, I will win £10. However, my £10 free bet stake is forfeited, meaning that my total return is £10. However, this £10 is now in effect real money and I can withdraw it or use it to make another bet. I'll now run through the steps required to take advantage of the free bet. So first we need to clear our cookies. This is important to ensure we use the correct sign up link so that we're eligible for the bonus. To do this in Internet Explorer, I'll go to Settings and then Internet Options, and then under Browsing History I'll go to Delete, and here I only need to have the cookies and website data checkbox checked and then delete. In Firefox I'll go to Options and then History, Clear Recent History, and then the drop down I'll put Everything and Clear Now. In Chrome I'll go to Settings, hover on History and then click History here, and then clear browsing data, and in the drop down I'll select the beginning of time and I just need cookies and other site and plugin data checked, and then clear browsing data. Cookies are cleared, and the next step is to navigate to freebetstats.com and to click on the 888 Sport link, and here to click on claim your free bet now. This will open up 888 Sports homepage in a new tab, and here I need to click on join now. This will bring up a pop-up for the workflow for joining. I won't go through this step by step, it's very self-explanatory, but I guess importantly there's no promo code required when signing up in order to be eligible for the bonus. Once the sign up process is complete, a further pop-up will be shown, and this is for depositing. We suggest that £10 is deposited so that we can get the maximum bonus amount. And once we've made a deposit, we can then go ahead and make a bet. So I will show you this quickly. If I go to sports betting, and if I click on something to bet on, let's see what's available. So I'm going to click on, I can see Champions League, Leicester to win. So if I put this in, I can put in my £10 and click place bet, and that will finish the process. I'm going to finish this video off by looking at the numbers behind the free bets. You can see that I've got 3 columns here in front of me. They represent the 3 possible outcomes. So the first is win-win, the second is win-lose, and the last one is lose. What these mean are win-win, I win my first bet, I get awarded some free bets, and then I win with the free bets. Second column is I win my first bet, I get awarded free bets, but I then lose with the free bets, and the final scenario is I lose with my first bet. If I then look at the percentage chance of these scenarios occurring, you'll see that I've got 25%, 25% and 50%. What this means is that the chance of me losing my first bet is 50%. The chance that I win my first bet is also 50%. However, if I do win my first bet, there are then two other scenarios. I either win with the free bets or I lose with the free bets. Hence, it's 25% each. If I look through the numbers on the first column, I'm going to go ahead and bet £10. I've estimated that the bookie margin on a winning bet is 10%. What this means, and to give an example, if Manchester City were going to play Man United today and the real life chance that Manchester City would win was evens or 2.0, I would expect the bookies in that scenario to offer me 9 to 10 or 1.9 because they need to make a margin. So in that scenario, if I bet £10, if it was a perfect world and I got the odds I should, I would win £10. However, the bookie's going to offer me slightly less, so I'm going to win £9. In this scenario, I win my first bet, so I get awarded £20 of free bets. I'm going to bet those, and again I'm going to win. And again, I expect the bookie to be making, on average, as an estimate, 10%. So my profit is £18. In this scenario, my total profit is £27, 9 plus 18. And my weighted profit is £6.75. This is my total profit times by the chance of this scenario happening, which is 25%. Hence, I get £6.75. If I move on to the second column or scenario, this is where I win my first bet but lose with my free bets. So again, I bet £10. I am going to win, so I'm going to make £9 profit. I get awarded £20 free bets, but I lose. So here, there's no profit, there's no loss. I got the free bets, but I didn't make any money from them. My total profit in the scenario is £9, so my weighted profit is £2.25. The final scenario, and the most simple one, is I lose my first bet. So I bet £10, I lose, so I lose £10. Here, the total loss is £10. The weighted loss is £10 times by 50%, so it's £5. And my totals then, my total expected profit statistically is £4. This is the sum of these three values. And my return on investment is 40%. That's my £4 expected profit divided by my bet amount of £10. Just finally on these numbers, these are expected numbers, so nothing is guaranteed. However, statistically, I would expect these numbers to be correct over a large enough sample. If users wish to reduce their risk, they can do by executing a technique known as match betting. We have a section on our website which describes it. However, if users do decide to undertake match betting, it would likely mean that these numbers would be reduced. It would probably still be profitable to take advantage of this free bet, but I would imagine that the total profit and the ROI would be reduced somewhat. That brings to a close this video on 888 Sports Treble the Odds free bet. I hope you guys found it informative. As always, if you've got any questions or need some help on this, feel free to send me an email or get me on the live chat if that's up and running.